I am a veteran. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I was in the Iraq War in 2003, 2004. I crossed into Iraq the very first day of the ground war and stayed for the first year of the occupation.
Lost my mom April of '98. I was like 9 months pregnant, and then I lost my house. So then we had to move to public housing. So it was just like a total turnaround of lifestyle, and so it was traumatic. Just trying to keep my family from being traumatized and just keep giving them hope, saying, you know, this is not gonna last forever. We will move out of here. We will have a nice little place to live. Things can happen just so quick, because I had went from the front door to the back of the house where the bus stop was to take the little, she's in kindergarten, and we heard gunshots. So sometimes I blame myself for hollering at him right at that moment to get up and get the garbage out, and that's what he did, and he ran into that man.
You know, I have a really good friend. He's the same age as I. When he turned 35, he lost his 40th friend to gun violence. You know, this is a platoon, basically, in the Army. Because when I was in the Army, you know, in Iraq, and they said, they brought this Army psychologist into us, and they said, you know what, you men, from your experience here, you might be so shattered, you won't be able to reintegrate back into society 1 year at war. What about our families who essentially spend their entire lives at war? And then we'll say, well, teach them how to write a resume, and you're good. That started a different kind of conversation.
From the lakeside to my friend, from her hair.
Often interventions come from the macro, right? And they haven't worked in the community. So let's focus on the micro, right? And we know that when we restore healthy attachment and relationships and have these, that it can mitigate against trauma. So let's start on the block level, right? And creating those healthy communities on the block, and then that'll grow out.
Last summer we were told about this micro community building, which I think that'll be great for me. Like that's a support system of people with trauma. And they live here with hopes to build a better community.
So we see people who haven't connected for a long time, reconnecting. People who have been living in radical isolation now find themselves living in community.
I'm very excited for the simple reason is that we are bonding. We are getting to know each other.
We have to help each other, build each other up. I hope to see little micro healthy communities all through this city, maybe by the time I'm 60 or something, but just to be here and be a part of this first thing going on, I just can't wait to see it.